Okay, I see y'all now. I guess it was the layout that I was in to where I couldn't see y'all, but I see y'all now. What's going on? What's up, Mama Boo? What's up, Mystic Thighs 901? Funny as hell. What's going on, y'all? So y'all let me know, okay? Because I've been sitting up here watching this chick, right? So did she decide that is she moved to Florida, or what is she doing? What does she call herself doing? So is she back in Florida now, or what is it? What she got going on? Because I could care less about the dog. The dog, I could care less about any of that. That doesn't. I don't care where Suki is at. Hopefully, Suki is somewhere where she can be taken care of like she's supposed to be, so where she don't be caged up 24 hours a day, and somebody is able to take her outside and walk her and feed her properly. And she don't have to worry about no little kids throwing nothing at her cage, rattling her cage, or torturing her. So hopefully that's where Suki is at. Suki don't need to be where Olivia is at. Olivia can't even take care of humans, let alone a animal. So wherever Suki is, I hope she's fine, she's good, and I hope she don't have to never worry about seeing Olivia ever again in her dog years. Okay. But as far as her packing up or whatever she's done did to go back to Florida or whatever, it's just some. Oh yeah, she's moved. Oh, she did. Oh, okay. Isn't that something? What's up, Nisha? What's up, Meta? What's up, Ian? Hi, Ian. How is that how you say your name, baby? I don't know how you say your name, but I hope I said it right. She let's see. For some reason, I think she's trolling. More than likely, Mystic Thighs, because she's on probation. So I don't know why they would allow her to go to Florida and be there and actually be there, and it be not no situation for her. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a second. I'm about to come on camera in just a second. Hold on. All right, y'all, I'm back. Reefa, what you got on my 40 ounce on me? Oh, okay, you can. I don't know what you looking for, but uh, I don't have nothing on your 40 ounce or whatever it is that you talking about, sweetheart. You in the wrong chat. You might need to go find where you need to get you a toke or two, or maybe even three or four. But you ain't finna get nothing over here from me. Okay. All Olivia is a liar. Is a horrible person. She is the type of female I stay from around. The adults in her life have failed her in her childhood. Honey, somebody done failed Stella. Honey, Stella got that. Stella had to get that from somewhere. I'm gonna mess around and mess up my mouth, honey. I keep dropping it. This is my second time dropping my mouse on the floor. Let's see what else is off in here. Let me get you up out of here. Listen here, Reefa. I'm gonna give you a little chance to be off on my chat. But listen, if you come in here on some weird shit or whatever the case may be, I'm about to clip you, homeboy, a homegirl, or whatever you classify yourself as. You finna get up out the chat, okay? I'm not finna play with y'all today. I didn't come on here for that. What's up, Trinice? What's up, Lee Pepper? What's going on? What's going on? Liv is one dangerous female. At least she thinks that she is. What's up, Dita? So she's done went to Florida, right? She has, and she keeps talking about, I miss AJ. I miss AJ so much. Like, girl, ain't he right where you at? I mean, he couldn't be too far away. We already know his daddy ain't coming to get him. Oh, speaking of which, what is this I hear about him not claiming AJ? So now all of a sudden he's not claiming AJ. He said AJ is not his son. So since when did AJ not become Zolo's son? He done got a DNA test done or something? I mean, because he was screwing her around the time she got pregnant. So if he thinks that AJ is not his son, and it's most definitely a possibility because he most definitely was there in her face, in her space when she got pregnant. So maybe he need to do a DNA test. Every man has the right to know if a child is his or not, whether it could be or isn't or whatever. Whatever. If he has any man that has doubts in his mind about a child, he has every right to get a DNA test. And I don't know why any woman wouldn't allow a man to do such a thing, because if you don't have nothing to hide, if there's no other men that can be a father for this child, then there should be no reason why it should be a reason why you get a DNA test, like on some real shit. But you got some people like Olivia. Olivia also ain't no telling if she was just sleeping with Zolo too, because she gets around. Okay, so there's no telling if Zolo was the only man that she was sleeping with. However, I still believe in my mind that Zolo is AJ's daddy. I do believe that. I must be getting really because I didn't understand a word Aretha said. Honey, I'm gonna let them sit here for a second. Oh, they doing good, Trinice. How you doing? Nice to see you, sweetheart. Nice to see you. I think Zolo asked for a DNA test and Liv said no. No, he has the right to get a DNA test. If you gonna say a child is a man's baby, regardless whether he know he was messing with you or not, if he say that he want to get a DNA test, you should give him one. If you know that you're not a whore and you're not sleeping around with too many men, then you shouldn't have no issues when it pertains to you getting no DNA test. But if you loose as a goose, I mean, hey, and there's potential fathers, plural, and not singular, then hey, I mean, I don't fault him for wanting a DNA test, but if he knows that baby is his, why even ask for one? But if he wants one, that's his right. And she should allow him to do so. Why not let him get a DNA test? Why not? He has that right, whether she think he does or not. But yes, he does. Every man has a right to know if a child belongs to him or not. He shouldn't no man be taking care of a child that's not his. And there's many of women that will set a man up, especially if they think that he's a good man or they know he's a good man, if he's a good father. I'm not saying that about Zolo. This does not apply to him in any way, shape, or form, because he's not a father to either one of his kids. Okay, whether he's trying to deny all of a sudden now AJ or not because of the things that Olivia had been saying, or because he hadn't been denying them, so all of a sudden now, or he hadn't been asking for one, so all of a sudden now he want one. Why do you need a DNA test for a child that you ain't even gonna come see no way? I mean, he's been in the world for 3 years now, right? So if he's been in the world for 3 years and he hadn't made no chance, so he haven't tried to come and see him or whatever the case may be, and Donna over there just, I don't know, see now or whatever the case. I mean, because I'm not going to be with no man that don't take care of his kids, and no man's going to be able to tell me the reason why he's not a participant in his children or his child's life is because of the mother. There's no way that you're going to come and tell me that lame ass excuse, because I'm going to tell you straight like this. That's what the courts is for. The same way she'll go down there and put your ass on child support. I hope I didn't break my damn mouse. The same way she'll go down there and put your ass on child support be the same way I'll go down there and get my rights. Yeah, get the rights that I'm supposed to have when it pertains to me being a father to my children. I sure would. It would nobody stop me, not her, not nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. But you got people that like to make excuses up as to why they don't want to do this and why they don't want to do that. Now, we already know that he has a daughter that he's not present for, or whatever the case may be. And Donna's aware of that too, and she doesn't care. But like I said, when it comes to Olivia and that DNA test, if he wants one, what's up, Karen? If he wants one, he has every right to get one. Every man has the right to know. Okay, it shouldn't always be mama's baby, daddy's maybe, because daddy should always know if he fathered a child or not, especially if he's trying to be a part of that child's life. Seeming that Zolo does not care about AJ, because if he did, AJ would have seen him face to face by now, don't you think? He has not seen that man face to face in physical form. He's only done seen him on FaceTime. But he's around here splurging or acting as if like he got it, but he don't got it to give to his son. What kind of shit is that? I mean, if you're going to get on here and boast and brag about something and say that you're doing something, how about you show up for your son and be there for him? How come you missed out on his first, his second, and his third birthday? But then you want to talk about what kind of father you are, but I could tell you exactly what kind of father you ain't. You ain't no father or a daddy. You just a sperm donor. You're a deadbeat. And the women that you have children with allow you to be that way, evidently. Especially Olivia. But birds of a feather flock together. That's why y'all ended up together having AJ. Yeah. So you understand her just as well as she understands you. She's a deadbeat. You're a deadbeat. Y'all deadbeats together. So y'all understand the assignment. Therefore, that's why she's over there with AJ and he's over there with Donna. She likes it that way. She likes the dysfunction. She likes to be able to have some type of, you know what? Over the years of what I've been seeing, I noticed that a lot of women like this struggle, toxic, like weird shit they be having going on. And it fuels them. Like they want to be able to say that they have baby daddy drama. Or they baby daddy ain't this and they baby daddy ain't that. But they not telling you what they're not. They're not telling you that they're allowing these no good men to come in and nut in them and get them pregnant and then want to have all of this mouth about them. How are you going to talk about the person you laid up with? How are you going to talk about the person that you laid up with and had babies for? I mean, you can, but what would be your point? What would be your point? What would be the underlying factor of you doing what you're doing? Because there isn't one. So now that she done came on here and made a complete fool of herself by sleeping with Gerard to prove a point to Antonisha that she could, now she can't see her kids, so off the floor that she goes because she's gonna run. She's a runner. She's a coward. That's what cowards do. That's what narcissists do too. When they completely lose control over what they feel like they should have control over, or what they want control over, then they just go. So now she's talking about, oh, I moved to Florida. Since when? I don't believe you moved anywhere. I believe you're just there and you're going to come right back to Texas where your stuff is at. You might have gotten rid of Suki because you can't take care of her and you don't need her. So good, wherever that dog is at, that dog needs to remain. You cannot even provide for humans. You can't even provide for Kalani and AJ. You have to wait to spoil them, and them the only two you have with you. So I can only imagine Suki not being fed properly, not being taken to the vet. Like, that's an animal. If you're going to have an animal, you have to take care of it. You're not going to take care of it. You might as well just give it to somebody that can. If you cannot afford to pay child support, how can you afford to have a dog? I mean, that's a responsibility. That's an extra something that you got to pay for. I would think that the extra would want to go towards my kids versus a dog. That dog can come later, because who's playing with that dog? Not Kalani or AJ. AJ's torturing the dog. That's what AJ's been doing. AJ's been rattling that cage, and I've just been hoping and praying that Suki don't bite him, and then you have to go put Suki down for nothing. And I say for nothing because he shouldn't be traumatizing that dog. That dog shouldn't have the cage being hit. That dog shouldn't have things thrown at him. So if that dog decide that dog want to bite, then you'll be ready to go put Suki down. Because you're not teaching your son that that's not what he's supposed to be doing. You just allowing him to do what he's doing. Then if he bite his arm off, bite his hand off, then you'll be down at the vet putting her ass to sleep. All because of your bad parenting, all because you're not watching him, all because he's supervising himself at 3 years old. Yeah, as a parent, when you do see your kids and they doing something, what's up, Presso? You're supposed to correct them always. What's up, Aries? But she's not going to correct anything because she wants him to be just like her. She wants him to be just like her. She wants him to act and behave just like her. She thinks that his behavior is okay because she's just 3 years old. That just 3 years old means nothing to me, because even with him being 3 years old, he knows right from wrong if you're teaching him that. Your child could be whatever age. Your child could be just a few months and learn something if you teach it to them. So if you're not teaching your child the correct way, they're going to do it the wrong way, and you're going to sit there. She's one of those mothers that she encourages the bad behaviors that he's displayed. She thinks this is cute. Listen, if either one of my sons, see, I done told y'all before, I don't allow my sons having autism and ADHD control how I handle and deal with them, because they're normal kids, right? So they get normal treatment around here. So they have understanding. They very much so do. They have understanding, and there's no misunderstandings whatsoever. So if I tell them to do something, if I want them to do something, they're supposed to do that. When it comes to AJ, with him being 3 years old, he tells her what he's not going to do and how he's not going to do it. So if you train your kids up to be disrespectful, you train your kids up to be not have no type of sense of awareness around them as to how they're supposed to behave, they have no manners. When my son speaks to me, the one that talks, he says, "Excuse me." Because he knows that when I'm speaking, if he wants my attention in order to speak to me, he has to say, "Excuse me, mama." And you might hear him say it like 5-10 times before I say something to him. If I'm talking and he says that and I keep on talking, he's going to say, "Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me." She's not teaching that boy nothing. Because Stella didn't teach her nothing. Stella's off in the chat, cheering her on like a cheerleader when she's with the bullshit that she be on pertaining to anything that should be private. But she brings it public, and then say, "Y'all are too invested." You can't nobody be invested in something that is public on a public platform. And you cannot control what people watch, when they watch, or how they watch you, or how they receive you. You can't control that either. So if they don't like the way that you carry yourself or the way that you do the things over there, and they have to voice their opinion about it, you have to respect it, because you can't check it. Because for one, you're choosing to be on a public platform, unless you forgot. Oh, and then that smooch person over there was off in your chat wanted to remind you that you're monetized over there, because people that don't have monetization over there on their channels, when you have no monetization, you get no super chats. There's no dollar sign. So I guess they wanted to let people know that you most definitely make money over there. But Gerard already knows that already. Gerard knows that you're the one paying your bills over there. Gerard knows that you could pay your child support too. But Gerard hasn't seen to it that he makes you do it. For whatever reason, which we already know now, the same reason why you're in Florida and you haven't seen your kids since, today is the 28th. I think I recall the last time you seen your children was a month ago today. A month ago today. Today is the 28th. The last time I seen your children at your house on your channel was April 28th. Honey, it's been a whole month you haven't seen those kids. So the little times that you screwed their daddy, now you can't even see your kids, honey, to the point to where now you going out of Florida. You got money and shit to go to Florida, or somebody got some money to help you get to Florida, but they can't help you support your children that's not in the house with you. That's ass backwards ass shit. That's giving, I really don't give a care. I don't care about those kids. It's giving, Antonisha is the maid, but she's also the mom. I just don't want to openly admit that. I have the children that I think I want, but I really don't want them either. Let's just face that's it. Let's just talk what the real facts are. Olivia is miserable. Olivia hates her life in herself at the moment. It's not going the way as she planned it to be, as the way she thought it was going to be. Her baby fathers are with other women and she's by herself. She says it's by choice. No, it's not by choice. It's just because no man really is messing with you like that. They will only entertain you so far as to get off into your panties, and then it's like a dip and dash, bitch, they're gone. That's what they feel. This is what you're given. This is what you present yourself to be, as an object. So, I mean, if they want to pick you up and play with you for a little bit and then put you down, I mean, presentation is everything. So, I mean, if you are presenting yourself as a slut, don't get mad if you get a slut call. I'm just saying. I mean, you have to think about those type of things. The way you present yourself is the way that people will treat you. And that's just what it is. It's not because you don't want no man. It's because you can't get no man. All right, that's what it is. That light brightness that you got going on over there, it hasn't saved you. It hasn't did anything for you, sweetheart. Nothing. Your husband done left you. The baby daddy that you got from the shelter done left you and done went with one of your subscribers, and so did the baby daddy. I'm just saying, so, for you to say that you got it like this and you got it like that, it seems like you don't have it like anything. Because if you did, then you wouldn't be so miserable online talking about what other people are doing when you're doing the same damn thing. You want to talk about how people sit up and talk about you all day, but every time you hit your platform, you talking about Gerard and Antonisha. Make that make sense, because it doesn't. Mm-hmm. So if you can get on your platform and talk about whatever it is that you want to speak on, what makes you think that you can control what somebody do on their shit? You can't. Hey, Miss Michelle, you can't. So you have to know that. You know what I'm saying? You get on her and you talk this talk, you tell us all of your business, all about what Gerard is doing to you, all about how you can't see your kids and how you going through this and how you going through that. But when we voice opinions, we're invested. No, we're not invested. You just like to run your mouth too much. You don't like to keep shit to yourself. You don't, that's what your problem is. And then you wonder why people be saying the things that they be saying about you in the way that they come at you or whatever. You be wondering why. Anyways, let me see who's on live. The Florida trip, go back that way. Don't come over here. The Florida trip explains that weird ass clip I saw of her throwing out unopened food. Oh, so that's what she was doing? Is that what she called herself doing because she said she was leaving? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what he wants. Hey, buttons all day. Imagine when the Web 3 are older and they find out their mother refused to pay anything for them daily needs. Oh, hey, New England, how you doing? Yeah, they're going to find out exactly all of the things that she's been doing and was not trying to do when it pertains to her trying to get them back or being a mother to them. She's not trying to be any of those things. Like I said, Olivia is the type of person that likes drama. So this is fueling her. This is what fuels her. This is what keeps her going. This is what keeps her motivated to keep hitting the live button, because she has drama. She thrives and she lives off. This is like her kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she gets on her doing the things that she's doing. She could troll all she wants to. The real troll is that she can't see her kids and she's done mess with their daddy and it didn't do nothing for her. I mean, she's still back where she started. Even, I mean, I think she set herself back even more by sleeping with him, because what did she gain? Nothing. And then people are stuff there talking about she's talking about how she's over Gerard. No, you're not. You're not over nothing, because if you were over him, you wouldn't have slept with him. If you're over somebody, you won't entertain them in ways to where you give yourself to them. Daddy or not, honey. What that mean? That don't mean nothing. Christian already hates going with her. That's why he What's up, doctor? What's up, BB? That's why. What's up, Ebony? That's why he disrespects her. And it's only going to get worse from here. As he gets older, his attitude is going to change. And the way that he feels about her, he's going to express that to her. And she's going to feel some type of way about him, which she already does, because she's already seeing that his attitude towards her is not the way that it once was when he was in the house with her. It has drastically changed. And then she wants to chalk it up to him. Oh, he's always been a daddy's boy. But I could have sworn she said, which one did she say that he would be mean to? Was it Robin or Christian? I could have sworn she used to say Gerard used to be mean to Christian or something like that. I don't know. But now all of a sudden he's a daddy's boy. But he also was a mama's boy too. Like, you don't think that we remember seeing y'all as a family when y'all were all under the same roof with each other, whatever the case may have been? Christian's attitude has did a whole, not even a 360, honey. I don't even know what his son taking, because he does not have no respect for his mama. He's not going to. He's not going to have no respect for her because he sees exactly what it is. I mean, you could say what you want to say, but your actions are showing us something totally different. And like I told y'all, just imagine your mama having more kids after she done lost you. Wouldn't you be wondering how come she couldn't keep you, but she can keep them? Wouldn't you be wondering how it is that she's so happy to have those 2 kids in the house, but she's not happy enough to want to fight enough to get y'all back in her custody full time, to where he's the one having to switch off with her? I mean, the evidence is all there. It's been 5 years, right? So she had 5 years to get herself together. That girl has not been trying to do anything. She has been self-sabotaging this whole situation because that's the way she wants it. She does not want Ryan, or Christian. It's evident. A real woman that wants their children would have did different things. This would have been kept private instead of public. When she was going through this, she would have been fighting to make sure that those kids would have never made it over there. But seeming that she wasn't making sure they were going to school, she does not have this is a job, because you do get a 1099. You do file taxes with this. Yes, you do. Most definitely do. But they may be looking at it like, okay, this can stop. This is more consistent. He has a job that is actually permanent until he not make it permanent no more, until he stops going or until he gets fired or whatever. You on the other case, yeah, it's a job, but it's a job that you have no control over, meaning that if it stopped working right now, you can't upload no content to make no money. But if Gerard is short on some money, Gerard can call his job and ask them for some more hours and go clock in, honey. You see what I'm saying? The difference? Okay. Falling back behind in school because you can't see to it that they do what they need to do in order to succeed. All of this stems from what you didn't get coming up as a young girl. This all stems from your mother not being a mother to you. What's up, Nikki Pooh? This all stems from her not being present or available for you. And then your father that you say that wasn't around. I didn't have my father. You want me to let you hear you say how you didn't have no father and how he wasn't around? But then you get on here and talk about how this, that, and third. Oh, I have a perfect relationship with my father. But that's not what you said in the video, honey. As well as you talk down on Gerard's mama, honey, you talk down on your daddy too as well in the same video, in the same sense. And then you went on to say, oh, well, they're trying to say that I didn't want my kids to have a father. But no, the reason why I stayed in the relationship so long with Gerard is because I wanted my kids to have a dad. So you mean to tell me that you're going to sit here and tell us that you put up with abuse that you say that you endured and your kids endured just so they can have a father? Because not only did you say that he put hands on you, you said he was putting hands on those kids too. So, and I said to you, how is it that you could say all of these things, but the judge didn't rule in your favor? They ruled in his favor. What's up, Mary? They ruled in his favor in order for him to have the kids in his custody full time, and you just be a non-custodial parent. Like you just totally switch roles and stuff. How did that even happen? You had so many stories to tell. You had so many police reports that you went and filed on him and stuff, but you didn't think to present none of that off in court when you went. You didn't think to tell the judge nothing about those things because those things were just some things that you made up, fabricated in your mind, and high hopes to make him feel the way or to get him in trouble, and it didn't work out. Because he ended up with the children, and so did the maid. So here it is, a month later, she hasn't seen those kids, and even mentioned nothing about Mother's Day or nothing about them calling her or anything. Here lately, just been seeing her sitting in some little odd corner, a white wall behind her, looking stupid and looking at the camera, talking about, y'all hit the like button for what? So she thinks she can just turn shit on and turn shit off so you can create drama and chaos. And then once you stop, you want everybody else to stop. She said it's a different. She's like, well, you know what? It's time to turn the page. No, we're still on the same chapter of you talking about you screwed Gerard. The one that you thought that made you look so good, but you see it make you look so bad. Now you trying to deflect and project from it. No, we're gonna sit right here where you decided to let yourself have a wet ass from your husband, your ex-husband slash baby daddy, and he decided since you wanted to come and let the people know that y'all were doing what y'all were doing, now you can't even see a kid. So he was dangling the carrot in your face from the beginning to begin with. Now he's even more dangling the carrot because now you really can't see it. So you really trying to bite that carrot, aren't you? Talking about she's living with positivity and peace. I bet you are now that you done created all of that drama and then started all of that shit. And since you didn't get what you thought you were going to get, meaning that Antonisha leave Gerard, because that's what she was hoping for. Like, why, that's why she keeps saying, why does she even allow that? Because basically, hey, little boy, go back there and sing, okay? Don't do that. Don't sing over while I talk, okay? Go back there and play. But yeah, she should have, like on some real shit. I don't know what Olivia think that she got going on, but it's not. It didn't work out for her. It just didn't. It didn't work nowhere in her favor. He still got control over her and still can have control over her. She's done already let it be known that he's gonna be back. I'm not gonna ever tell you that a man is about to come back because he's not coming back nowhere over here. Once he leave out the door, he made his decision. We're not playing no back and forth shit. We're not doing that. I'm too old for that. Honey, I don't know how much longer I have left. So if you leave from out of the door and you decide you don't want me no more, then that's what you're going to stand on. I'm going to make you stand on what you said that you wanted to go do. I'm going to let you go do what you feel like you rather do. And when you see that's not something that you rather do and you think you're going to come back over here, then that's when you're going to get a rude awakening. Because love don't live here no more, and neither do you. Okay? All right. You are the fool to allow somebody to come play with you. What's up, sweetheart, sugar pop? You allow somebody to come play with you like that and leave you to where you still can't even see your kids. I mean, you didn't gain nothing out of the situation other than you being able to tell Antonisha that you screwed him, and it still didn't make her leave him because she's still there. She's still there. So how does it feel knowing that you fucked him and she still didn't leave him? I mean, didn't y'all have this before? That's why I said, like, what would make you think that it'll make her feel some type of way? If she was messing with him while she was with you, then you didn't do nothing spectacular. You just made a fool of yourself. That's all. And you just gave her something more to laugh about with her sisters, her cousins, her mom and them and shit, because you were willing to open up your legs for him and not even get nothing. You got the short end of the stick. He got what he wanted from you. He was actually just trying to check your temperature to see if you was going to allow him, even though I done did all of these things to her, I'm going to see if she's still going to allow me to come over there. And you did. He still wants me. Then why he ain't with you? Furthermore, why you on child support still? Why he over there with Antonisha? Why he ain't there with you? I believe that if a person still wants you, then you will be who they're with. They wouldn't have to dip. They wouldn't have to sneak with you or anything of a sort. They wouldn't have to sneak with you to do anything with you. They'll be able to freely, openly do things with you because they can. And it wouldn't be nobody stopping them from doing that. It would be nothing holding them back from doing that, because if that's what they want to do, that's what they're going to do. So for you to feel in your mind, just because he came by and dropped some dick in your drawers, honey, you think that you done won something. No, you didn't win anything. And then you get on here and talk about how he's for everybody, and and you're one of those people that he's for, because you're for everybody too. But you try to make it seem like, oh, I'm single because I don't want a man. No, you're single because the men that you want are already with other women. Let's be clear. You want Gerard. And if Zolo came back, he would be in the house too. If Zolo came to Texas or even to Florida, she would be all in. She wants her baby daddies to leave their women so then they can be available to her, because she's available. And nobody's trying to fill those vacant space that she got over there. That's why she comes to the internet and does the things that she does, because nobody's really entertaining her. No man is entertaining that girl. Because if a man was entertaining her in any type of way, shape, or form, or if she was happy in her life, she wouldn't find time to come online and talk about the shit that she talk about. She would actually do something different. But this is what she has to resort to, because if she doesn't, then what content does Olivia have other than talking about, like, you know how you sit there and say, all they do is just sit around and talk about me. It has to be some type of obsession. Well, you must have an obsession with Antonisha and Gerard, because, honey, your content, it revolves around them. That's their channel. Bitch, you're the co-star, just like you're the non-custodial parent. You're the co-star of Love Live, because your Love Live is about Antonisha and Gerard. The same way that you like to sit up here and make your content about them daily or whatever, it's the same way we decide to make you content. What are we doing? How do you feel like you could do certain things and you're above certain things, but when it's done to you, it can't be done? Or people need to pipe down or not be so obsessed. Obsessed with what? Exactly. I'm just be trying to figure certain things out. I mean, because I have no understanding. Gerard smashed and dashed. He dipped and dashed. He screwed and moved on, honey, and went back home. That's what he did. What's up, Pamela? Packing, girl, you know she don't care. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, she thought that she really was coming with some hot fire when she came and told us about her screwing Gerard. No, honey. Mm-mm. No. It just made you look even more dumb. Knowing the things that you done went through because of you. It wasn't because of him. Anything that Olivia has went through on her platform is all because of Olivia's actions. Olivia's not mature. She's not a mature adult. She's not even a mature young lady. She's a little ass girl. So in her mind only operates to a certain level and it stops. It doesn't go any further. Okay. So she only understands ratchet behavior, things like that. Anything that's of substance that'll make her a woman or something like that, she's not gonna go. You know what I'm saying? She's not going for it. Like, it's just non-existence for her. You know, Olivia's a little ass girl and she's gonna forever be one. She thinks that this is it, and this is not it. Somebody asked her, what was she gonna do when she's 50? She said, I don't know. I'm far from 50. Not really. Not really, honey. You're close. You can be very much close to it, very, like, in a millisecond. That's how fast these days is going by, and you don't even have nothing to even say what you have planned for yourself. What you plan to leave for your kids really is nothing, because if you're not even willing to pay your child support, we already know that you're not going to be willing to work for nothing as far as leaving something behind for your kids. We already know that that's not going to be a thing for you. We already know that. We already know that your priorities are only you. Olivia cares about Olivia and Olivia only. That's all she cares about. When it pertains to her children, there is no things that she does not care. Wait. She does not care about those kids at all. That's why she does the things that she do. And then she wants to put off as if, like, I really care and I love my kids. No, you don't. Because every time that your kids come over there, you don't spend time with them. You want to spend time with the internet. And then you want to sit there and make shots and throw shade and say things about Gerard and the maid, when you should be entertaining your kids that's in visit. They're in passing with you. They're visiting you. They're coming by to say, hi, mom, and then they're going to leave you. Whatever room you have for them, that room is going to be vacant by the end of the night, because they don't stay with you. So instead of you taking the time to spend time with them while you're with them, no, you come straight online, honey. I mean, 4 hours at a time, honey, while they over there. You would think a mother that don't have their children in the household with them, when they went from being with them to not being with them no more, honey, any second, any minute, I will be wanting to spend with my children. But no, she has to come to the internet to let it be known. It all because she wants to show somebody, oh, y'all said that I couldn't get my kids. Well, here they are. It's all because she want to show and prove somebody something. So y'all are saying this, so look at this. So what you're saying? Oh, y'all don't know my life. Well, we know that you said you had to screw Gerard in order for you to see your kids. Bitch, I'm not finna screw nobody to see shit. Because first of all, ain't nobody finna be ripped from me in the first place. He wouldn't be having me feeling like I have to give him anything to see anything. It's not gonna happen. So what made you fold after all of these years, or have y'all been doing this shit? Because it's given that it's been going on. It had been slowly creeping off into it because you had been slowly saying some shit. But then again, who knows? Because nobody's going to really tell the actual real truth as to what is or isn't. Gerard is going to deny, and deny. He ain't going to tell the truth. But if Antoinette ain't willing to, she don't care either way. Wait, like I told you, wait. You see what I'm doing, so wait. So, I just don't understand. Like, she needs to get it together because she really thought that by her coming on here was going to get her viral or something. No, it made you just another dumbass baby mama that allow your baby daddy to do whatever he wants to do to you and with you whenever he wants to. And you can't show up on another woman that he's with because it just makes you look stupid for even considering being the other woman, the second woman, or the extra bitch. I mean, like, seriously. You really thought you ate with that one, but she's still there, and now you can't see your kids. So you said you win, she lose. No, y'all both lose. But in this situation, if there was a petty award, even though you fucked Gerard and you sent them back home to her, she said, well, guess what? Even though you sent them back here, I still ain't going nowhere. And guess what? I still get to see your kids. And guess what now, bitch? You ain't gonna get to see them no more. You over there clocking shit? Well, I guess you gotta clock that now, huh? So you see how that is? See, you were screwing to see your kids, right? And the screwing to see your kids got you to not be able to see them because the maid said they ain't going. They mama said they ain't coming. Mm-hmm. She said, oh, so you think it's funny. So you might have been able to screw him, right? But guess what I'm able to do? I'm able to see your kids, and guess what you're not going to be able to do is see them no more. So how does it feel? Who really won? Did anybody really win? It just sounds like those kids are just wrapped up in a whole messy ass situation with some grown ass kids. That's what it sounds like to me. Because you don't use your puss to get back at Antonisha, and Antonisha and Gerard is using the kids to get back at you. Something that you say that you love so near and dear, but I beg to differ. When you speak, you only speak as if like those kids that you got are the only kids that you have. I can't wait to spoil Kalani and AJ. Didn't mention nothing about Ryan, Robin, and Christian. I don't give a fuck if they not in your house, bitch. They still your kids. They were your kids first before you had them. Don't you ever get it twisted or fucked up. They were your children before you had them. So how dare you say what you can't wait to do for them and don't mention your first three? The first three don't matter? I believe that they do matter. What's up, Yana? The first three matter just as well as the last two. I don't care if they're not in your custody 24/7 or not. The same way that you want to spoil them, you should say, I can't wait to spoil all of my kids. But now you single those out. Or you just do things for shock value. But see, when I tell y'all, stop trying to troll people with y'all's kids and shit, because bitch, you trolling your own self and you trolling your kid when your kid is old enough to see what the fuck your ass is doing. You're trolling your own self and you're trolling your kid by doing the things that you're doing. So if you sit up there trying to make it, you want people to talk about you making that statement, basically is what I'm saying. That's why you said it. You said it for shock value. So you said it, oh, I can't wait to spoil AJ and Kalani, and don't mention the other three because you want somebody like myself to mention and point that shit out. But just think about how you making your kids feel, honey. Okay? Think about how you're making those kids feel when they feel like you can go out of your way for those last two children, but for us, you just done gave up, and we just have to bite the bullet, and we just have to see what our father didn't allow you to do when we get older. So we have to miss out on having a relationship with you because you're not woman enough or mother enough to take care of us. It's not because she can't. It's very much because she doesn't want to and she doesn't care to. That's why she hasn't been doing, and that's why she's not going to do it. What about court with Jazzy? Honey, I haven't heard nothing about that, honey. And I don't be looking up people's shit because I'm not that invested to it. So when she decided she wants to come and give that type of information, or if I come across it from one of these other channels that be doing what they doing, honey, we can elaborate farther. But even with that, I don't trust nobody's information but my own, because even I know that documents can be doctored up, they can be faked, and all types of shit or whatever the case may be. So as far as Jasmine's court situation, honey, I know nothing about it. I don't know what happened. All I can tell you is, does it seem like she came out good? Because she's over there depressed and stressed out and shit. She's over there breaking out all over her face or whatever. Now she's talking about people are messing with the DoorDash job that she's supposed to be doing and stuff. How is they messing with your DoorDash job and all you doing is delivering the food? So now that she's doing a DoorDash, I'm DoorDashing with my 5 kids. I'm DoorDashing with my toddler. We're going to hear this DoorDash shit like for 5 days, for 50 days, 40 days, nights and days straight. Okay, that's all we're going to hear is about her. We're happy for you. Good for you. You should, as an adult, you should have to be told what to do. You should just know to do it. If you know that you're struggling, you know you need extra money. You know how you have to get extra money, right? So you shouldn't have to be told what to do. Nobody should have to hold your hand and tell you what to do. But now that she's on her little DoorDash kick, we're going to hear about DoorDash every day, all day. I'm glad she went and got her something. I'm glad she's went and got her something extra to do. She said that it's supposed to be an inspection. Her landlord is supposed to be coming in and walk the house because her lease is coming up. So I don't know if she's moving, but she probably do need to. Ain't no probably, bitch. If that lease is up and that house is sinking into the ground, you better be leaving up out that house. You better be trying to find you somewhere else to go, even if it's an apartment, honey. It is what it is. See, you're you got 5 children. Even if they do be over there with their daddy or whatever the case may be, you still have to need a place that you can afford to stay in that is affordable for you. So then you have to come out here and do this. Oh, well, you guys, my bill was 500 and something. Oh well, I'm sure a lot of us probably didn't experience it, honey. Mine was like 5 something too. Mama. So what is we doing? Mama, I mean, I keep the air on. I turn it on, cut it off. I don't keep it at a set temperature. I ain't gonna lie to you. I turns it up. I turns it down. I don't keep it on 75. It go from 60 to 75 and shit. As far as the heat go from 80 to 87. Shit, I don't know. So I'm just saying, lights be on around here and everything. Yeah, we got electrons and shit going up in here. So yeah, I mean, that's just everyday living. What makes you exempt from? What makes you different? You got bills just like all of us do, and we got to pay them in order to keep them on, or they're not going to be on, right? So stop coming on here with that. You think I ain't thinking that I'm begging, I'm just venting. No, you're indirectly. You know exactly what you be doing, but you know exactly who to do that for. Like Valerie and them cooking with Glenda, they're going to give you their hard-earned money, bitch. I wouldn't give you a penny of it. Okay, because you know what you can get up and do for yourself, but you don't want to do it. You neglect your responsibilities, and that's why you be lacking and you can't take care of it, honey. That sounds like a personal problem. You allow things to get you depressed and stressed out that you shouldn't even be allowing you to depress and stress you out, because you shouldn't even pay no attention to it. But seeming that you prioritize things over what you're supposed to be doing and what you should be doing, you on here looking at things that makes you depressed. I don't think that she came out good on that shit at all as far as that court case go. She got charged with something. Y'all said it was a misdemeanor or something. Or whatever, they took it down. I never knew it was a felony. I thought it was always a misdemeanor to begin with. They had went straight from the felony and dropped it down to a misdemeanor. I don't know. She seems to not be in good spirits about anything. And then, wasn't there a court date on the 20th? Oh, there was a court date on the 25th, wasn't it, y'all? Today's the 28th. But the 25th was on a Sunday. So, what she said, the 25th she must have been talking about June 25th. Because I could have sworn that Helfer said something about the 25th or something, but I thought she was talking about this month, but it was most definitely not this month, because Sunday was the 25th and this is the 28th. So she must be talking about June 25th. Yeah, that bill high in it. Well, it was high, and then I had to call to see why it was so damn high. It was some type of situation. It was like some type of thing that I had to deal with. So it really wasn't that. It was like, it wasn't 5 something, but it damn sure was damn near 3 something. It showed on my bill that that's how much it was, but it had added some type of shit or something that wasn't taken off of my bill or something like that. So it had it on there. So when I called and asked him, it wasn't actually 5 something. It was actually like 300. Still high. I mean, we all got bills that we got to pay. I mean, and we got to pay them. It is what it is. I mean, if you live and we all are going through this. We have never been out of the recession. We're been in the recession. We're still there. I'm surprised we haven't been back in the shutdown by now, because we probably will be going back there soon. I mean, nothing has changed. So don't get on here complaining about your troubles and your problems. We all got bills, honey. So just pay them to keep yourself afloat. Make sure you keep them paid. Make sure you don't go without no electricity and no water, because you need to wash your ass. I mean, I understand that people go through things and certain things may not, you might be under a lot of, pressure. You might lack finances or whatever. But in her situation, that's not the case. It's pure laziness. It's her not wanting to do something. Now, how can you say that you love your job but don't do your job? If you love your job, you will show up and show out for it. She doesn't do that because she's so focused on people that don't care for her instead of the ones that do. Why are you worried about people that don't care about you or your content? Why don't you, hey Rose, why don't you focus on the ones that are there for you and do the content for them so then you can make a living? But she just feels like she's not doing nothing. Oh, I just want to do more. So who you finna get into it with next, or what? I mean, if nobody's screwing you, can't come with a pregnancy thing. But then again, you can't lie and say, "Oh, what happened to her boyfriend that she had? Didn't she have a boyfriend?" I thought Jasmine had a little sugar daddy. Where he at? Because you need to help you pay that electric bill, honey. Go sit down, son. I'm about to be with you in just a second. Because what time is it? It's 11:31. Oh yeah, because I mean, work with someone that came to work always begging for money to girl. Isn't that her birthday? She probably pregnant. Girl, I don't know. What is Sam? See what she said. I like to know what these people did before social media. Well, Jasmine did used to work. Go sit down somewhere. Jasmine did work a little bit when she was with Philip. She was working a little bit. Now, as far as Olivia go, I don't think Olivia ever had no damn job, to be honest. I think Olivia's always sat on her big flat ass. Okay. I think that's what she's done always did. I don't think Olivia has no experience, not even at a fast food restaurant, because even that she don't have a real GED. So who hired her? How did she get a job? Oh, didn't she say she worked at Subway once before? How true is that? We don't know. But she said she worked at Subway before. But as far as anything else, I don't know. But they're gonna have to get to work. Okay, if this shit goes to shit, because see, this is a platform that we're utilizing. This is YouTube's platform. This is their platform. We pay them to play. We pay them to play. In order for us to use their content, in order for us to use their platform, we have to pay a percentage. It's no different from paying a booth rent at the damn salon if you're doing hair. It's the same shit. Like, people need to get it together. Olivia made tacos for a living. She made tacos for a living. He's with Chrissy's imaginary husband. That man hit the ground running, and as soon as she said she was pregnant, girl, these people are crazy. They're going to have to figure it out. At Subway until she slept with, At Subway until she slept with the manager. Girl. Raquel better watch out. Ain't she at Raquel's house right now? See, she's been filming off in her car because they probably told her that she needs to make sure she films far from their location. Don't be filming nowhere near their house and stuff, because people are crazy and they don't want people pulling up at their houses and stuff. So if people are wondering why she's sitting off in that car, she's finding like random ass locations so she can sit and do lives. But then the dumbass helper's just sitting up here on lives, just looking at people with a psychotic stare. Like, what is we doing? Hit the like button. What are we hitting the like button for? Give us something to like the like button. If you want somebody to hit the like button, what are you offering? What service are you providing, ma'am? Because as far as we know, you just sitting up there staring at us. You say you come on here talking about a topic, but the topic is not being discussed because you're too busy worried about what people are saying in the comment section, because you swear up and down that you a G and you could take what's being said to you. But meanwhile, stop coming on live. You don't have nothing of substance to share with us. Your life is a piece of shit. So are you. I mean, I think that you really should find something better to do with your time. You know, you go back and forth between these whatever so-called personalities you have, bitch. 1 minute you're hot, the next minute you cold, bitch. 1 minute you on peace and positivity, the next you on some fuck shit, you on some negativity, you on here trying to talk about people or what people look like, how people were raised. Meanwhile, you have 5 kids, 3 of them missing, and 2 of them have 2 different daddies, and you are a dropout. And all you have is this right here. And you get on her popping and talking and talking and popping. And you think that people supposed to zip their lips. And you said that people are haters because they have a difference of opinion when it comes to you. Nobody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to. And you can't control that. Sorry that you think that you should be able to, but unfortunately, that's not how shit works around here. So if you don't like it, love it, then you need to move around. Find you something better to do, clown, because the circus is over with. But here you are still with that red nose on your shit. I mean, like, what are we doing? And then you think that what you did is okay because it is okay. It gives you content. It gives you something to talk about. It keeps your audience, coming back for more because they see you're a piss poor mom. They see you have nothing of substance to give. Hey David, another reactor did a live. Suki found in the streets. A stranger took her to an animal shelter. She ran from CPS in the web kids. Is that what she's running from? Well, you know what? It doesn't. If that's what she's doing, David, let me tell you something. You can't run from CPS. There's no such thing. So if she's in Florida, then the people that's in Florida is going to get her ass. Whatever they call those people there. I know they call CPS, I guess, different things, different places. I heard some DCF, some shit. I don't know. The only thing I know is CPS. That's all I know. Child, them people. Protective services or whatever, they're going to find her. So if they're trying to get her and trying to see about her, you know what? That's the stupidest thing that you could ever do is run from CPS, because if you know that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, and if you know that your kids is up to par as far as shots go, being seen by a doctor or whatever it is they need to be seen by, then what are you running from? They just a kitty police. Let them come, let them do their job, and let them go about their business, because that's what they supposed to do. It doesn't matter if the call is false or if it's true. They have a job to do. They have to come out, investigate, and do what they got to do. That's what their job consists of. Okay? That's what their job consists of. A child will never be removed out of a home unless there's solid evidence of proof that that child is in a place where they don't need to be at. Okay? That's why Olivia don't have 3 of her children. How she's still able to have the remaining ones, I don't know. Because here in Oklahoma, honey, usually, but I do know people that have lost their children, and they have some that are still lost, and they're with other people, and those other people still have them, but they don't went off and have other babies, and they have them, or they ended up losing them along the way. They ended up losing them too along the way. Even though they were able to probably keep that one child that they had, that one child ended up where the other ones was at, because she ended up losing them too, type shit, It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes perfect sense to a deadbeat that does not want to take care of her responsibilities, and a person that thrives and lives off of chaos and negativity. She lives and thrives off of this. That's why she does it. That's why she wants it to be continuous, a continuous thing, because this is how she, this is what makes her. This is what makes her happy. Is by starting stuff. Go sit down somewhere and stop doing that. It's by starting drama and keeping it going and keeping it. I already heard you, son, and I told you to wait. Okay, you're going to wait. Wait for a second. I got you. Okay. Wait for a second. I think she ran because she was scared they were coming to get the two new kids. They probably are. More than likely. I mean, because look at how she's been acting and behaving. Here, you better stop doing that shirt like that. Don't do that shirt like that. Why are you trying to stretch it out? It's already big enough. Don't do that. She is way behind in child support. Yeah, she is way behind in child support. CPS registry is nationwide. She's a dummy. Most definitely. Hey, Melanin, how you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, she's running. They're gonna find her and they're gonna make her ass come right back to Texas. So why would you be doing dumbass shit like that? I don't believe that she's moved anywhere. Because when did she pack up her shit to go? Well, she was packing up a long time ago, remember? And she said that she was leaving or whatever, whatnot. And she only stands in that one area of the kitchen. It's not like she shows her whole entire house or apartment or whatever the case may be. So there's really no telling with her. She's good for sticking and moving because she's a coward. She likes to run from her responsibilities. She likes to run from her problems because she don't want to face them. She don't want to face her problems. So she just rather run. She don't want to take accountability. So she just rather run and just say, you know what? I just rather not deal with it. But those are your kids, though. You rather not deal with being able to see your kids, right? I mean, it's not about what you say, it's about what you do. And homegirl, everything that you've been doing shows exactly what it is. You give zero. I mean zero. I mean none. I mean nothing. Nada about those kids, honey. Because from the day that gavel was hit, you should have been trying to find something or do something, but you did nothing. You sat there and allowed, you just took it and allowed it to happen. Didn't even try to see what you could do to try to get them back or nothing because it wasn't important to you. You was just thinking about, I'm about to live my life. And you lived it and ended up with 2 extra kids. What you had, you don't even have no more. You went from a whole totally different lifestyle. You went from having a man and your kids in the house with you to only having yourself and 2 kids with 2 different daddies. And the reason why I point that out is because you did these things to yourself. Like doing all of this stuff, these are the things that you added extra. And then you want to spend time. I just had a kid. Did nobody tell you have AJ? Did nobody tell you to have Kalani? So now you're trying to make it seem like you have other obligations, responsibilities, but those responsibilities were not there when those kids was taken from you. So bitch, oh well. You think that they care about you having other kids? Because how is it that you can't take care of the ones that you already had and then decide to go have 2 more? And then I'm sure there's going to be another one coming pretty soon. Bitch, I hope you have triplets. Get pregnant again, I hope you have quadruplets. Bitch, I hope you have septlets. However you said. So if you want to keep doing it and you think it's funny, let's just get her done. I mean, because playing with human lives like that, babies and shit like that, that shit ain't cool. All because of you and your bad decision making. That shit is not cool at all. On no level whatsoever. It just ain't. But Olivia's childish. So this is expected from her. She's going to the bars with her sister. She is all happy about her birthday and the beach. And she is talking about Disney now, but never took the... So she's talking about taking AJ and Kalani to Disney. Well, Kalani will probably be free. And AJ probably won't even cost that much. And she probably ain't even paying because she's a bum. Hey, Blue. Arlington County can simply contact whatever county exactly. They can find her wherever she may run to. So she can run wherever she want to run to. They're going to find her and get her ass right back where they want her to be. So you know what, Olivia, go ahead and make that dumbass move if you want to and pack up your shit and go and leave and see what happens. And just see what happens to you. See if you gonna really lose access to those kids and then lose the ones that you have. I think that's what she's waiting for. I think Olivia's intentionally, purposely doing things that so she can lose those last 2 kids that she got. I think she's intentionally self-sabotaging herself and her situation and her circumstances. So then that way, Kalani and AJ could be snatched completely away from her and she don't have to worry about nobody. She's selfish anyway. It's all about live. It was never about those kids, because if it was, she wouldn't be in the situation that she's in right now as we're speaking. Olivia don't give not one fuck about those kids, and it's been showed in her actions as the years has went by. I mean, just think about you replacing kids that you done already had with others. Imagine you losing your 3 and then don't think that you're not going to lose your last 2 and they get taken from you. She's on the verge of it happening. All the erotic behavior, all of the shit that she's been doing for YouTube, whether it be for show or not, honey, it's documented. They're documenting your behavior. And now that you done brought it out there that you done screwed Gerard, now you're gonna be under a tiny microscope when it comes to him dealing with you, or you getting those kids because of the maid. Now she's gonna feel like there's no trust. But if she ain't leaving, then I don't know why she would think about trust anyway, because she should trust herself enough to pack up her shit or his and dip. Because you did what with who? Oh, okay, well, how about you and your kids? Okay, you and all of them at this point. You, Robin, Ryan, and Christian. Y'all want a family reunion? Well, let's go ahead and pack the shit up. Let's go. Let's go ahead and pack these rooms up. Let's pack your shit up, and let's pack these kids' stuff up. And y'all can go ahead and go on over there, and y'all can live y'all's happily ever after, because who's not gonna keep doing this shit is me. I know Robin probably be disrespecting Antonisha or saying a little slick ass shit, because what kid don't? Whether they be your mama or not, kids is gonna be kids. They're gonna do what they do. As they get older, their mouth might get a little bit slick. And seeing whose daughter she is and who she acts like, boy, I would have to say a prayer. Cause honey, no, you're not, no, ma'am. Now, I ain't gonna say I'm be whooping or beating nobody else's kids' asses or no shit like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not gonna put my hands on nobody else's child that's not mine. I'm not even finna be beating on my own children like that, because, honey, just these words that I speak is gonna make your ass stop. Okay? You're gonna stop in your tracks before you even start. Or you just gonna even know, you're gonna know not to do it. So you're not gonna do it. That's all there is to it. She has no type of nothing. Olivia's just, I have no words for her. David is saying that somebody found Suki and took Suki in because she was found in the street roaming. So she didn't take her to a shelter. See me there. Isn't it one time that go sit down somewhere? Go sit down somewhere. No, you're not getting no more juice. That's what I keep telling you. You know what? What time is it? I've been on for almost an hour. Well, I've been on for an hour now. I'm about to get off here because we're gonna move around before any type of weird stuff start happening out there. Because, honey, we've been dealing with some bad weather now. The reason why y'all haven't seen me is because I ate some Swadleys. Yeah, I ate some Swadleys Sunday, right? And I had me a loaded baked potato. Now, I don't know what happened, but from that day, I haven't been feeling good. Now, I want to say that it might be food poisoning. I haven't been throwing up, but I've been feeling like I've been having to and stuff like that or whatever. I just know that, honey, I'm not finna go back over there because it had me feeling all sick. I mean, sick. Like I can't do that no more. No, they don't play with Robin's. They don't play with Robin's mouth. She knows better over there. Oh, okay, Yella. Suki at a shelter. A stranger took her to the shelter. Oh, okay. So they found her off into the street, David, right? Okay. They found her roaming in the street and they took her to the shelter. It wasn't Olivia that took her there. She was found in the street and a stranger took her to the shelter. Okay. Interesting. I could believe it, David. You want to know why I could believe it? Because I believe Suki went missing, or Suki was outside. Like, she's allowing a dog to walk itself and shit in an apartment complex. Bitch, what? Now, let's just say, for instance, Suki was to walk up on somebody and try to attack them. They pistol on and shot her ass. Then what? I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm glad wherever Suki is, as long as Suki is not with her, then that's fine. I really wish that AJ and Kalani wasn't with her either. Olivia really needs to get her mind together, and I really do think that those kids need to be removed from her until she gets her mind right. Now, to say that they need to be moved completely from her totally, I'm not going to say anything of the sort, okay, because I'm a mother myself, but I'm going to say that temporarily, momentarily, I think that the children need to be separated from her, and Olivia need to seek some type of help. She needs to go see some type of psychiatrist. There's nothing wrong with seeing a psychiatrist. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different, because motherfuckers is walking around here with shit wrong with them daily, and they don't get nothing. They don't do nothing about it, and that's why they drained, stressed, depressed, and be ready to. Okay, straight like that. So, yeah, go get you some counseling. Those kids need to be removed from her. She needs to be by herself, and she needs to get this together. No children need to be around nobody like that, because she's no good for herself. So she's no good for herself. She most definitely could be no good for those kids, right? Because her mental is spiraling. Okay, she don't know if she's here or if she's there. She don't know if she's coming or if she's going or if she's staying. She don't know. So I don't think that no child or children should be around nobody that can't even govern themselves, let alone them. So I think that they need to remove those children from her so that she can get herself together, get her mind right, and then they can be given back to her at a later time. She can take some parenting classes. Yes, she does. Because this right here and there, yeah, it just ain't right. It ain't right. And the more as the world turns, the days go by, the more mental it seems that she's getting. And it don't make no damn sense. Like, get it together. What are you doing? Oh, I see. Like I said, it's a setup for she's doing this on purpose. This is gonna keep her going. Okay. So she's willing to sacrifice her kids, right? For this shit right here. She's willing to sacrifice whatever she's got going on for this. What's that? You made me some ice cream. Here. All right, back up. Don't come too close here. All right, my son brought me some ice cream. Thank you, son. Mama, you wanna go to Brahms? Yes, I want to Brahms. I'm gonna go to Brahms and get a mix. I was about to say a Blizzard. Blizzard is at Dairy Queen. You want to go to Dairy Queen? Yes. And I want a Blizzard. I think I want a butter. I don't know if they got Butterfinger anymore. No, look. My son that brought me some Suki was adopted by a farmer, so he's running with the horses and other animals. That's what was said, girl. As far as that damn dog go, honey, like I said, I just hope the dog. Thank you, baby. Thank you for bringing me some ice cream. We can go get some. Back up. We can go get some real ice cream later. Thank you. Mama, pick it up. Boy, go back to your business. Okay, I told you. Thank you for my ice cream. Y'all check this out. I'll go get this boy some ice cream or go. Tristan ain't going because it's cold. Period. He just ain't going. That's his little sensory problem that he got. But homeboy over here say, ew, yucky, because it's sticky. So it's also a sensory thing for him too. And plus it's cold. Boy, go about your business. But if that's what Olivia probably says. That sounds like some shit Olivia would say. Is that Suki was adopted and she's running with the horses on the farm and shit. I don't know why. Go over there. I don't know. Go over there. I don't know why go far over there. Off from over here. Thank you very much. I don't know why any of these women go and get these dogs, because they go get these dogs and they don't care for any of them, or they switch them out and shit, or they give them away. Like, why go get a dog if you just gonna give it away, not take care of it? Where's Bentley? Oh, Lord, where's Bentley? Yeah, where is Bentley at? Girl, where the hell is Bentley at? Let me check on Bentley. Bentley ain't barked or nothing, Lord. He ain't probably ate no food or nothing. Bentley probably over there looking like Ava. Bentley and Ava's over there looking just like Furl, and they look like they both need to eat. If you ain't got no money to pay for this, we know you ain't taking homeboy to the vet. I know he got heart problems or something, girl. I'm just saying, stop getting these animals if y'all can't take care of them, okay? It's no need for all of that. It really ain't. I'm not gonna go get no dog that I can't care for, and I damn sure ain't gonna get no dog if I can't take care of my kids. I think that's so ass backwards, bitch. How dare you go get an animal and you can't even take care of your kids that you gave birth to? What part of the game is that? Oh, I can go get a dog and I can feed a dog, but when it comes to my children, I can't support them for shit. I ain't got it. But you got money to go get dog food and shit like that. Like, don't add extras to your life. She added 2 extra kids and a dog to her situation that she was already experiencing with her first set of kids being taken away from her. How smart is that? I hope Bentley do run away. She like that dog he keeps going under the fence. Yeah, he's trying to get the fuck away. Like he knows he's a prisoner in that house, and he's tired of being a prisoner in that funky ass room of Kaylin's. I know Kaylin's room stink. I know it does. She has the cage set up in Kaylin's room, and that's where Bentley resides at until she decides she want to go off in there and be a dog owner and go take the dog out and let him roam in the backyard. Like, bitch, you got a whole fucking backyard. You mean to tell me that you can't get no doghouse for Bentley and let Bentley go outside and run like he's supposed to? Why is Bentley cooped up in the house like you and Legendary? Huh? Bigfoot, you ain't even supposed to be in the house like that. You're supposed to be out in the wilderness. So go outside and enjoy the wilderness, you know. You gotta take a little Bam Bam somewhere. I don't know where you gonna take him. Speaking of him, I could have sworn I saw your ass at the store the other day. And your kids were nowhere with you, not even him. And I know for a fact that his daddy all of a sudden just decided he wanted to come get his son. So are you leaving Legendary at home with his siblings? It seems that way. Kaylin's what, 12, 13? Mm-hmm. Looks like Kaylin is being a babysitter now for Legendary, honey. And y'all already know that Legendary is very unruly. He don't even mind her ass. So yeah, stop leaving that boy at home with Kaylin if that's what you did, because we know he wasn't with your mama. Speaking of your mama, girl, when you went over there to take her Mother's Day gift, girl, you had that camera all in your mama's face. Your mama wanted to slap you upside your head with her cane. I was looking at her. Like, what's up with you walking at? Whoa, what's up with you coming to people's houses with your camera out? Because, bitch, I've been to drop kick your camera out your hand. Like, what is we doing? What is you doing? Like, you trying to blow up my spot? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got the camera all in people's faces and shit. She looking at you all upside your head like, damn. I didn't tell you I wanted to be recorded, honey. You better be glad that ain't my mom. My mom been done cussed you smooth. She been done cussed you smooth out. I'm from a family of women. We don't like to take pictures, honey. And I most definitely don't like other people to take my pictures. You got pictures, people that would take pictures of you and they be ugly. And they know they be ugly too. And they'll be like, hey, you want to see your picture? Like, no, I want to take my own damn picture. Shit. What the hell? Jasmine just don't have no type of nothing. Jasmine's over there losing her mind. Jasmine's over there flaring up with all kind of shit on the skin and stuff because she's putting all whatever she's putting off in her body, all of them processed ass foods and drinks that she's been drinking. That's what Jasmine's over there doing. So hopefully Jasmine will find her apartment that she can afford, because moving into that house was really too much for her. She knew it was too much for her, but seeming that she was allowing that jackass to tell her what to do and how to do it. That's what made her move off into that house that she couldn't afford and end up having to leave it and move off into a house that's sinking into the ground. A house that's having all of these problems since she's done moved off into it. And now that your lease is up, it's in your best interest to find you somewhere else to stay. I mean, what are you waiting for? I mean, you getting on her telling people what you want somebody to save up the money for you to move to find you a place to stay or something. I don't know. Jasmine's looking for money and sympathy. That's what Jasmine's getting on her doing. That's all we've been seeing from her. Haven't been seeing too much of Bentley, but have been seeing a lot of Ava's ribs. And at this point, I mean, like, I don't know if the girl is going to the doctor regularly or not, but the doctor should be saying something about Ava's weight if she's being seen. Like, the doctor should look at her and say something about her not gaining the weight that she's supposed to be gaining. Because a child that's 6 or 7 years old should at least be a certain pounds. And she's not, no. Homegirl eats food, right? I have a son that doesn't. He doesn't eat food. He does not. He gets introduced to food. He'll taste some food, but he won't swallow it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, he has came a long ways from food touching his mouth, being around his lips, on his lips, or he may be licking it. So he's made a lot of progression, honey. But we got a child that actually really does eat. And she looks like she's starving. But I have a child that does not eat, honey. He looks like he eats food. I guarantee you, he's 10. He's the same weight as a 10-year-old, even though he does not consume a meal. He drinks Pediasure. He's still the weight that he's supposed to be. and he would never be under the weight that he's not supposed to be. He's going to always be where he's supposed to be. And if moving forward, if we need to do anything, a feeding tube or whatever the case may have be, if we have to cross that bridge, we'll get there. But for now, as long as my son maintains his weight, then there's no issue. But if he was not able to maintain weight on him, or he's looking malnourished and he's 10 and he's looking like he's 5, like Ava looks like she's 3 instead of 7, or she look like she could be 4 or maybe even 5 because of how small she is. I understand that all kids get big, that some kids have high metabolism, that not all children are going to be big in weight. I understand that. But Ava looks like she's sick. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being real and honest about what I'm seeing and what I observe. Go take that girl to the fucking doctor and get her checked out. I don't know how you could look at your child every day seeing how small she is and you not think that nothing needs to be done about it. If they're telling you that she needs Pediasure, how come we don't never see Pediasure in your shopping halls or anything like that? How come we don't never see you buying any cases from Sam's Club? If they told you that that's what she needs, then why are you not making sure that she gets it? Because, bitch, I have to go to Sam's Club just about damn near, honey, I don't know how many times, because Tristan will drink that shit up. 24 bottles only last in here probably like 2 days. 24 bottles probably last about 2.5 days because he's getting older. So his appetite is getting bigger. So of course he's drinking more. So I have to keep them by the cases, honey. I cannot afford not to keep them. Tristan go to school. Tristan has 6 bottles of Pediasure every day when he goes to school. Every day. There ain't never been no day since he's been in school, since he started when he was 5 years old, that he has not had 6 bottles of Pediasure going to school with him. Okay? And then when he comes home, he gets more. He drinks more, and that's what he does. And that's how he consumes his meal. He goes to the doctor regularly. As a matter of fact, he's done turned 10, so I have to call and I need to be calling. And when I get off of here, I'm going to call and make his 10-year checkup, because I want them to do an endoscopy on my son, because I think that all of the milk that he could be consuming, it could be clogging him up on the inside, because I know when they did it, when he looked malnourished at 3 years old, when I seen that he wasn't eating and I brought it to their attention, that's the first thing they did was an endoscopy on my son. And they went in with that tube or whatever and cleaned his ass out or whatever, whatnot. I'm going to request for that to happen again, because I have been noticing some things that may be a little bit concerning or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to mention that at his 10-year checkup. And I want them to do an endoscopy on him to make sure that nothing inside of him is clogged up, messed up, or anything of a sort. I want them to go in with a scope, and I'm most definitely going to tell his doctor that when I take him to the doctor for his 10-year checkup. You know, and that's just what I'm gonna do. I need them to do another endoscopy. I most definitely do. To make sure that everything is okay with him and that nothing is off. What, baby? I'm about to get off of here. We finna, because we need to get ready. Oh yeah. I'm about to get off of here. So don't even trip. I'm about to come right now. We getting ready to go. We gotta go. Yeah, we about to go. I don't think it's gonna rain today, so I'm gonna find us a water park today to go to, or we're gonna go to the park and get some water guns. Get some water guns. Go get some more water guns and go to the park or something. Hold on now. Ooh, hold on. Hold on, it's going to live. Hold on, let me see something. But yeah, y'all. That girl need to get it together and go get that girl some help. But like I said, I don't know why the doctors is not seeing that she's not the weight that she's supposed to be, because she should be a certain weight for her age. And if she's not able to gain or maintain weight, then that should be a problem for Jasmine. Like, it will be a problem for me. If I'm looking at you and you're a certain age and you're looking like you're younger than what you're supposed to be, I'm gonna be thinking that we need to go see a doctor about this. We need to go get you checked out to see what your problems are, to see why it is that you cannot obtain weight on your body, or why is it that you won't eat certain stuff or whatever. Get out of there. Don't mess with that. My boys are coming in here about to start bothering me, y'all. Oh Lord, there goes Tristan. Get out of there. There's nothing in there for you, boy. No, you're not gonna sit there and drink no juice up. Get you some water. Get you some water. That's what you need. But anyways, hey, I'm about to go take you want to go to Brahms? Tristan talking about What you gonna eat? Okay, we finna really go since you just shook your head. So what you gonna eat? What kind of ice cream you want? Because I'm sure I'm gonna get you one. You want some ice cream? All right, well, Tristan just requested some ice cream. So we finna see. I'm finna see if he finna eat some ice cream because you just told me And what you over there tripping for? Yeah, it's time for me to go. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into the stream. I appreciate it. But the way that Tristan and Jalen is set up at the moment, they're for to start coming here tripping. Plus, Jalen is requesting some ice cream. So I think I'll take him up to Brahms or maybe Dairy Queen. Probably Dairy Queen. Ice cream? Okay. So I'll holler at y'all. Y'all keep y'all's bells on or whatever. I'm feeling a little bit better. That's why I came live. I really not feeling too good still. I hear you, son. I'm about to get off of here. But you need to drink you some water. Yeah, drink you some water. Plenty of it. So I'll see y'all next time. I came live just for y'all, even though I have not. I really do feel like, I do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I only came on here for y'all. That's the only reason why I hit this live button. Other than that, I wasn't going to because I really just been like resting. At least I've been trying to anyways. Not because I just have a problem with been having a problem with resting, but anyways, y'all keep y'all's bells ringing. Okay, tomorrow's therapy for the boys, but even when we come from therapy, I'll be live tomorrow. Okay, if I'm feeling good, I will come live tomorrow. All right. I'm not gonna tell y'all that I'm gonna come and then I'm not gonna come. I'm just gonna tell y'all straight what it is. I'm not feeling good. I really ain't. I done got a hold to some bad food or something. I have not been feeling well. I have not been really eating that much or nothing. I haven't been wanting to because of the way I've been feeling. So I came live for y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning into this stream. But my oldest baby is standing right here doing some hand gestures and stuff in my face. I don't know what he got going on. What you got going on, child? What you doing? Just long as you don't give me no finger, we good. All right. All right. I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Okay. I'm not gonna eat there again, Nikki. I promise you, I'm not, because see, this time when I went, usually at Swiley's, like when I get a loaded potato from there, usually they have everything separate and you put the things on there yourself. Well, Nikki, when I went this time, the stuff was already on my potato, honey. The sour cream, the butter. I got a brisket, loaded potato, and I got bacon too. So it had sour cream, of course, butter, and my brisket on there. And it was already made up. So when I seen it, I kind of felt some type of way about it because I wasn't used to getting my potato like that. Usually you dress it up. They put it in containers and you dress your stuff up yourself. But this time it was made up already. And I was looking at it like, I don't know where this is coming from, but nevertheless, hey, back up, son. I'm like, I don't know where this is coming from, but yeah. When I ate it, I really haven't ate that much since Sunday. I've been eating a little bit, but not as much because that potato, I don't know. I can't mess with that no more. That's something that I won't do ever again because, I don't know what happened, but I haven't really been eating since then. Like, not that much. I haven't. Like, I'm kind of hungry right now, but I'm afraid to eat because I've been like really like down and like laying down and like feeling down. Like, girl, that's why I was just like, you know what? If I don't get up, I'm not going to get up. So I forced myself to hit this live button, even though I'm not feeling up to par. I'm not really feeling well. But for y'all, I just decided to come through. And hopefully I feel better by the end of the day. So tomorrow I could come live for y'all. But if I don't, I heard you, son. We're going to go get some ice cream. And I hope you don't waste my money. But if you do, it's okay. We'll see what kind you want. We'll go in. Maybe we should go to Freddy's. Well, yeah, I have never been to Fred. Maybe we should go to Freddy's or one of those little ice cream places off in the mall or something like that. We'll figure it out since you keep asking. But the way the Jalen set up, he's gonna ask for something and he's gonna waste my money. But it's okay. I ain't tripping. I only got two, so it is what I only got two children. So if they waste a little bit of my money, it's all right. All right, y'all. I'm out. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button for me if you haven't subscribed already. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. I do appreciate y'all. I am coming, child. Lord. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.